Mexico has long been a popular vacation destination for North Americans, but it is also gaining popularity among European tourists who want to enjoy the country's seemingly endless sunlight, magnificent scenery, and beautiful sandy beaches, not to mention its astoundingly rich cultural legacy. Hey, everyone! Welcome to Travel and Living. In today's video, we are going to go over the top 10 best places to visit in Mexico in 2022. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10. Merida. Merida, the capital of Yucatan, is one of Mexico's best ancient colonial capitals and is ideally positioned to serve as a base for seeing the region's numerous fine Mayan sites, including Chichen Itza and Tulum. It's a popular day excursion or overnight stopover from the Mayan Riviera resorts. Merida, founded by the Spanish in 1542, is built out on a grid layout, making it simple to explore its many gorgeous parks and fine historic structures. European influences can be found everywhere, especially in the historic city squares and plazas, where French architecture can still be observed. It's also a tremendously clean and spotless city, which is something of a badge of honor for its residents who prefer to dress in white, earning the city the long-standing nickname Ciudad Blanca, or White City. Number 9. Guadalajara. Guadalajara, the capital of the state of Jalisco, has successfully preserved its distinctive mix of colonial and native Tapatos elements, second only to Mexico City in size. Guadalajara is a powerhouse of traditional Mexican culture, from the mariachi music that seems to exude from everywhere, to its interesting charreadas, a form of rodeo that is usually accompanied by celebrations like as dancing, singing, and plenty of wonderful food. The four enormous squares that create the shape of a cross and compose the historic city center make it a wonderful place to explore on foot. The best of these, Plaza de Armas, is the ideal starting point for a sightseeing tour and contains significant buildings such as the 17th-century government palace, Palacio de Gobierno, and the stunning Baroque Guadalajara Cathedral, Catedral de Guadalajara, erected between 1558 and 1616. Number 8. The ancient fortress of Tulum. Tulum, the only fortified Mayan colony on the coast, is one of the Yucatan Peninsula's most popular tourist destinations. The site's well-preserved ruins can be seen for miles around due to their placement on the top of 12-meter-high cliffs overlooking the magnificent Caribbean Sea in the Mayan Riviera and within easy reach of the beaches of Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and Cozumel. Tulum is especially known for its massive walls, which give the site the appearance of a fortress and imply a military as well as religious significance. The town, which dates from the 13th century, was inhabited until the arrival of the Spanish in 1544 and contains many other important archaeological finds, including the Temple of the Frescoes, Templo de los Frescos, with its sculptures and reliefs, and the Castillo, the site's largest building, famous for its cliffside location. Number 7. Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo. While there's no denying the allure of Mexico's larger beach resorts, there's also a lot to be said about visiting some of the country's many smaller holiday spots. On the country's Pacific coast, two of the best are the cities of Ixtapa and its neighbor, the much smaller former fishing community of Zihuatanejo. Although the larger of the two, Ixtapa, the former coconut and mangrove producing town, has been masterfully organized as a tourism hub to good effect, its streets and beaches are uncluttered and easy to navigate. Make a reservation at one of Ixtapa's greatest all-inclusive resorts. The contrast to traditional beach resorts is even more pronounced in Zihuatanejo, which has fought hard to maintain its small-town charm. Nonetheless, the town has a plethora of things to do. It's a pleasant and safe town to explore, located along a tiny, well-protected harbor and home to a number of good hotels and restaurants. Shopping in the fish market or, better yet, going on a fishing trip to catch your own fish are both enjoyable activities. Number 6. Chichen Itza. The majestic Mayan metropolis of Chichen Itza is one of Mexico's most visited archaeological monuments, as well as one of the largest and best maintained. It is a popular day excursion for people visiting Cancun and Playa del Carmen or the Yucatan capital of Merida. There are various highlights of a visit to this UNESCO World Heritage Site. The huge El Castillo, also known as the Pyramid of Kukulkan and the site's tallest building at 30 meters, is a must-see here. Another notable attraction in this area is the spectacular Caracol, an almost 1,000-year-old observatory that demonstrates how advanced the Mayans were. The building is famous for the thin openings in its walls that enable the sun to penetrate twice a year, allowing priests to precisely establish the date. The site's numerous statues, including many examples of the iconic Mayan chacmuls holding their sacrificial vessels as they continue to protect these old temples, are also worth seeing. Number 5. Mexico City's Historic Center. Mexico City is not only the country's capital and seat of government, but it is also one of the country's most popular alternative vacation destinations because to its numerous world-class museums, art galleries, and attractions. Don't be deterred by its magnitude. Instead, concentrate your efforts on the historic city center, a 15-square-kilometer UNESCO World Heritage Site that contains over 1,400 outstanding colonial buildings from the 16th to the 19th century. Most of Mexico City's major attractions are located here, many of which are within walking distance of Constitution Square, the city's bustling main plaza, including the National Palace, the Metropolitan Cathedral, and the Templo Mayor, which houses Aztec treasures. The large volcanic mountains surrounding the city, Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl, both over 5,000 meters tall, add to the overall experience, providing a fantastic excuse to get out and enjoy the spectacular scenery in this section of the Mexican highlands. Number 4. Copper Canyon. Chihuahua, one of Mexico's northernmost states, it shares a border with New Mexico in the United States, is home to one of the country's most popular natural attractions, the breathtaking Copper Canyon. Copper Canyon, located in the Sierra Madre Occidental and consists of a beautiful series of steep canyons, is broader and deeper than its more famous cousin, the Grand Canyon. These remarkable natural features, which take their name from the striking copper-green coloring along their high canyon walls, were constructed by 6 rivers that converge in the Rio Fuerte before flowing into the Gulf of California. Because of the area's increased popularity as a travel destination, those looking to explore this area of outstanding natural beauty have a variety of options available to them, ranging from scenic rail trips aboard the Ferrocarril Chihuahua al Pacífico to more adventurous excursions by bike or even horseback. Number 3. Cabo San Lucas and the Los Cabos Corridor. Los Cabos, often referred to simply as Cabo, is one of Mexico's best beach resorts, located at the southern point of the gorgeous Baja Peninsula. This 30-kilometer stretch of pristine beaches known as the Los Cabos Corridor extends from the towns of Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo and attracts visitors from all over the world for its clear waters, diving, snorkeling, and fishing. It also hosts the world's largest marlin contest. There are numerous resorts that appeal to various tastes and budgets, ranging from exquisite spas to golf-centered hotels with some of the top courses in North America. Los Cabos, on the other hand, is primarily appealing to high-end vacationers. It is one of Mexico's luxury capitals. Swimming and snorkeling around the iconic natural monument El Arco de Cabo San Lucas, a giant archway carved out of the coastline where the Sea of Cortez meets the Pacific, is one of the most popular activities in addition to spending time on the beaches and touring Cabo San Lucas. Number 2. Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta, on Mexico's Pacific coast, is another increasingly popular beach vacation. The city first arrived on the holiday radar in the 1960s as a playground for North America's social elite and has since grown highly popular with foreigners searching for second homes in a sunny, warmer environment. Many areas of it have escaped modern development. Because of the various things to do in Puerto Vallarta, the city now attracts both senior cruise ship passengers eager to swim with dolphins and younger vacationers looking for adventure, which can be found in sports as different as paragliding and jet skiing. For those who prefer a slower-paced vacation, the city also has numerous places to buy for arts and crafts or simply stroll along nice coastal promenades with their many green spaces and sculptures. Of course, as with any excellent Mexican vacation area, you can't leave without seeing the nicest beaches in Puerto Vallarta. Number 1. Cancun and the Mayan Riviera. The resort destinations of Cancun, Playa del Carmen, the island of Cozumel, and others are located along a lovely length of coastline on the Gulf of Mexico. These are referred to collectively as the Riviera Maya. This lovely landscape along the eastern edge of the Yucatan Peninsula attracts over 5 million people per year, producing enormous tourist income. Despite these numbers, the Riviera's broad beaches, limitless crystal-clear sea, and profusion of excellent all-inclusive resorts ensure that you will not feel like a part of a throng. There are also many enjoyable things to do in the area, such as swimming with dolphins and stingrays, snorkeling among reefs and tropical fish, and scuba diving in the world's largest underwater museum, a remarkable collection of sculptures submerged at depths of up to 8 meters. Then there are the many old Mayan ruins in the area, some of which are within walking distance of the beaches, while the largest and most impressive, Chichen Itza and Tulum, are only a few hours away. So, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you liked this video? If so then, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.